Gentlemen, today is an AaMaLphaM tooth tutorial. My goal is to give you some simple tips on how you can up your tooth care game to have fresher breath, cleaner teeth, healthier gums, and a whiter smile so that you're always ready to utilize your most powerful and effective communication tool. Your smile. Now, the majority of us were not born with perfectly straight, symmetrical teeth, right? Including your boy Alpha. All right, I had a major gap, probably the size of my finger, in between my two front teeth. Two front teeth. Not to mention a sweet overbite. Gentlemen, if you are insecure about your teeth, maybe the quantity, the quality, the shape, the size, the alignment, your bite, whatever, there are options out there. Orthodontic procedures, implants, you name it, they can fix it. Now, the downside is that it is going to cost money, but if you're insecure, and if you're somebody, and I see it because it breaks my heart when I talk to somebody, and you can tell that they're obviously self-conscious about their teeth, right? Life is way too short not to smile and express the joy and happiness that you're feeling. Save up, get a second job. There are options out there, and I am telling you, my friend, that it is 100% worth it. It's never too late, and you're never too old. Plus, well, you just deserve it. All right, so now that's out of the way. Gentlemen, regardless of the teeth and tooth situation that you got going on, we all can keep the ones we have healthier and cleaner. Here's how. Step number 1. Wash your teeth prior to brushing. From traditional to fancy floss. You also have these little babies. These are like individual flossers. Pack of 90 from Walgreens costs like $3. And basically got a little bit of floss in there, put it in your mouth, hush down, hush, right there. You don't have to worry about your fingers, and it's a lot easier to get in and out of your mouth. The problem with these is that, well, I just don't like them. But there's, I guess, technically not a problem. I just don't like them. I keep floss in my car, in my computer bag. I've always got some because it seems like I always get meat stuck in between one of my molars, and it's a pain in the butt. All right, when you're flossing, a little blood, no big deal. A lot of blood, go see a doctor. Step 2, brush your teeth. So simple, right? Not really. From manual to electric, baby, there's tons of options. So now I'd actually like to go over some of the pros and cons to each. All right, gentlemen, so here are the toothbrushes we're going to talk about today. We're kicking it off with Old Faithful, the manual brush. All right, so the manual brush, you can dress it up. You can give it a tongue scraper, super soft grip, even some fancy little bristles, but it's still a manual brush. The upside to a manual brush is that it's inexpensive. Like $2 you can grab a toothbrush, right? The downside, however, is that you actually have to know how to brush your teeth, all right? And a lot of people don't and screw it up. The other downside to the manual brush is that it gets filthy. And when I say filthy, I mean super disgusting. Check it out. There was a study done by the University of Manchester that found that there were like 10 million different strains of bacteria on a toothbrush, including staph, E. coli, and bonus fecal matter. Next up, we have the Oral-B. All right, cost is going to be anywhere from like $39 to $59, but you can find them even less expensive. Check this out. Ready? Yeah, exactly. It sounds like a power tool. It goes in one direction. I tried this, I disliked it, I thought it was too powerful, too strong, and quite frankly, oscillation back and forth is better than circular motion. Next up, we have the Philips Sonicare. These guys pioneered sonic toothbrush technology and have done an amazing job. They work well. The downside, however, to this, it doesn't solve the disgusting bacteria problem like some of these other options. But the Sonicare toothbrush is a great option. Next up is the Elite Sonic Toothbrush by the company Dazzle Pro. You guys have heard me talk about Dazzle Pro. They were the sponsor for Season 2 of the AaMaLphaM project. They're also going to be the sponsor of Season 3 coming up in the next month or so. All right, but here's the cool thing about this, right? In the back, you actually have a little chamber. And this chamber is where you store your toothbrush heads. You shut it, check it out. It's actually sanitizing with UV light when you're not using it, solving the bacterial problem. This is a great toothbrush. It works just like this, but it actually sanitizes your toothbrush, which for me is a big thing. Cost on this, not cheap. Regularly $250, but the Dazzle Pro coupon that they gave us way back when, still still works. If you enter the code AlphaSmile at checkout, you get it for like 70% off, making this toothbrush only like 75 bucks, which is a great value and a great deal. And last but not least, the towel clean. So I found this toothbrush through my buddy Antonio Centeno. All right, it's just like another normal toothbrush. It has different speeds, right? Super cool. But when you put it away, this is actually, the base is a charger. It's not only a charger, all right, check it out. Boop, right? There's a 360 UV light that actually sanitizes as it sits in this holster. There's also a built-in heater so that when it's sitting in here, it dries it. Because one of the reasons why bacteria has a tendency to build up, not to mention your mouth's disgusting, and then wet, moist, yeah, it just sort of happens. The towel clean takes care of that as well. The price tag on this, $199. There is a discount code. If you enter the code CLEAN at checkout, you can actually get it for like 55% off, which is the best online. I found it anywhere. And it actually will make the brush like $89, which is a great deal and a great value. All the brushes are listed in the description. You let the toothbrush do the work. You do that by putting some toothpaste on. I'm a big fan of Arm & Hammer. It's got baking soda as well as peroxide. How much do you need? Not a lot. About the size of a pea. And then what you're going to do, start on the front, in the back, turn on the toothbrush, and you do not brush like a manual toothbrush. You let this thing do the work. You put half of the bristles on the tooth, the other half on the gum. Hold it there for about 2 to 3 seconds, then move it. Each and every tooth around the front, the inside, and the top. Then move on to the other side, the top teeth. Total time you should be brushing your teeth is around 2 minutes. Brush twice a day, morning and night, and don't forget your tongue. On a scale of 1 to 10, oral hygiene is probably like an 11, maybe even a 12. It's critical! I can't. Basic! You worry about your shoes, you worry about your pants, you worry about your hair, your eyebrow, all that. Worry about your mouth, my friend. I'm telling you, take care of it so it can take care of you.